Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Ephyon Cast Random Dota 2 pub games. No bans have been picked out, and we have a draw in the Jakiro on the Radiant side. We got Zeus, into Riven, and the Sand King. Well, this is probably the first game I'm gonna cast after the new patch that was released today. Nothing major, just a fuck ton of nerfs onto the anti-mage, thank god. Still don't think there's enough nerfs on that fucking hero, so bother watching him. But as we talk about that, Storm Spirit is picked up on the Radiant side by DJ Eban. So probably gonna be either Zeus or Winter Wyvern mid against the Storm Spirit. Look at that face. He's so handsome. Now we're gonna have to wait for the... Wait, whose turn is it to pick right now? So... How come it's not showing anything? Okay, so it's Radiant's turn to pick. That's not showing up for me. No idea who's picking up. And it's gonna be Magnus. Gonna be picked up. His cleave is gonna be slightly wasted. There's already 3 other ranged heroes, so we're gonna have to see who's the other hero. I don't know. Tiny might be good in this game, but a lot of physical damage coming out, and you have Winter Wyvern on the other side, so it may not actually be that useful.
5 seconds remaining.
Actually, no, not really. You have Jakiro and Storm. Oh, Storm, not sure how powerful his damage output will be against the heal, but he's going to need it against Huskar. Again, very high magical damage DPS resistance to counter the Storm and the Jakiro. Might struggle against Drow Ranger though, depending on how he builds up. And you'll have the Sand King, who does a lot of magic DPS. There's a lot of magic DPS actually from the Dire side. So if Jakiro or Magnus, whoever can pick up a pipe, that will be extremely useful in this particular matchup.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Weaver.
Okay, it's gonna be Weaver. Wait, guys, it's gonna go out real quick and then come back out again. Maybe I can trigger the
Dire's turn to pick.
No. Well, it's gonna be Dire's turn to pick.
Axe.
Wait, what did he say? Dire? Anyway, that's gonna be Axe picked up, the manliest hero. Look at that red skin. And can't see the time as well. Is this a bug from the new patch? I have no freaking idea. But let's take a look. I am liking the Radiant lineup because they have Axe, and I like playing Axe. I should start playing him. Well, we're gonna see how this is gonna work out for the Radiant side. It's time for Dota. Very manly. Look at those nipples. Oops. Why does it not default
Prepare to make way.
Who made you captain?
So that's 10 tangles on the Magnus going on the Radiant off lane, and it's gonna be Drow on the safe lane. Gonna be Storm in the mid most likely with Jakiro. Probably gonna go to plant wards, and Axe probably gonna go and jungle. Donkey. Oh, it's a donkey. Alright, so we're starting off very even.
It's in the bag.
So it's gonna be Sand King in the off lane, Zeus in the mid.
It's in the bag.
Huskar is gonna defend the fountain. Mal, Winter Wyvern, and Weaver are going on the Dire safe lane. So it's gonna be Weaver against Magnus, who has a lot of regeneration. But I'm not sure how well he will do against this. I mean,
30 seconds to battle.
He can't really do much against this lineup. He has to go in range, and what's this? This Icicle, the Splinter Blast will actually do quite a bit of damage to him. Gonna have Sand King in the off lane. Might do slightly better if they don't have detection, which could possibly happen. Although Axe being there might make things very difficult. So just walk in and just like start calling him. And oh no, poor Sand King.
Now we get the good stuff.
Sand King? No, there was no stun available, no icy pop, and Huskar just casually walks in and just takes the rune just like that. So it's gonna be Huskar and Sand King in the off lane. That might be a little bit better for the Radiant heroes. Actually, they can potentially lock out the Huskar. They can't really afford to let him farm. He has a magic one right off the bat. That seems a bit early. There's not really a lot of spammers on this side, so we're gonna see how this works out. Am I watching a round? No idea. It's gonna be Winter Wyvern, just casually harassing the bomb Magnus. Nothing much the Magnus can do about it. He's going to have to eat a tango already, but Weaver not interested in helping out. Just want to continue to get the farm and denies. Magnus does have that Shukuchi, but you will find it very hard pressed to actually be able to kill anyone. Meanwhile, mid lane, Zeus just doing his best to waste his clarity potion for some damn reason. Just eats another one. That is like your second one, just like that, in less than a minute. Huskar. Yeah, actually, Huskar might actually do okay in this particular lane, because there's nothing much they can do to harass right now. Although one good icy path will probably be able to bring Huskar down. Axel is just content to just farming neutrals for the time being. Meanwhile, top lane, Magnus already used up 3 of his tangos, unfortunately. Very, very bad lane for him. Let's take a look at the network so far. Yep, as expected, Weaver's going to be on top of the network, and Magnus can skewer, but unfortunately that's a very short skewer, man. Come on, you could go further than that. You can be longer than that. Could that potentially skewer the Weaver into tower range, although definitely wouldn't be able to kill. It doesn't really can, like, you know, get some damage off of him. Well, bottom lane, Huskar. Where's the Drow? Wait, did the Drow TP back? Yeah, she did TP back. Must have been like slowly dying from the
double damage.
Flaming Spears or something like that. You know? Sand King. Don't think they'll be able to get the kill over Jakiro, or will they? Dual Breath is gonna come out, but that was probably a mistake. It took the time to actually go and Dual Breath like that, dude. You are going to go down, and that's gonna be. He lived, does he die on fire? It's ironic. The guy who sets people on fire should die to fire. Meanwhile, mid lane, Zeus has that battle, but there is a DD rune on the storm. It's gonna be a bit difficult. Zeus is gonna have a hard time regardless anyway. Much easier for the storm to able to farm, while Zeus is going to be wasting his mana to actually try to get some last hits. Top lane, Magnus down to 4, but was forced to use the self to keep himself on lane. Charity dispelled, but doesn't actually do much. He was already at full mana anyway, more or less. Huskar pinging it out. They want to go on to the... Wait, who pinged that out? I have no idea. Well, Huskar and Sand King actually having a surprisingly good lane at the bottom actually. Get one last deny onto the lane creep, and we were trying to get that hit onto Magnus, but is unable to do so. That magic stick though is doing a little bit of work because there's so much mana just coming out, and Magnus will not die, or will he? That is just needs one more hit, come on. And then Magnus, poor Magnus, riddled by bugs as he died. Not what a way to go. Bottom lane, Jakiro still looking to get that rune, but doesn't look like, oh, I'm not even bothered to get the rune. He's just gonna go and drag the creeps. Meanwhile, Storm Spirit, and this is going to be the contest of champions, and guess what? You did not win, Zeus. Zeus has no bottle charges, and yeah, neither does a Storm Spirit. It's going to be an electrifying war in the middle lane, but so far Zeus seems to be on the losing end. This has the stick charges though. He's got 4 more, and he still has more HP. A little less mana than the Zeus. Okay, not anymore, but yeah, you get my point. The thing is, with that bottle, the bottle charge is the wand, the stick, Storm will benefit so much more. Better than what benefits the Magnus had from like staying on this lane. It has the self now, but it's still gonna struggle to get some farm. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Axe trying to go on to this Sand King, but it's gonna miss that call. And in fact, might just actually go down, just needs a few more hits. Meanwhile, Storm shows Zeus who is a real lightning boss, who is a true god of thunder, and the shrine is gonna be used up. So unfortunately, Sand King is not gonna be able to get that kill, but does force them to use the shrine, so it's a bit wasted. So I guess in a way that's still kinda okay. Jakiro, level 2. Really seriously needs some levels. Does he exactly have does he even have Icy Path yet? That's a problem. Right now, they don't really have a lot of disables, except for Icy Path. There is Electric Vortex, but that's not really reliable. You can't really use that against Sand King. Granted, if you're up against Sand King, you'll probably just like throw Static Remnants like this tomorrow. But still. Well, in the top lane, Magnus is just going to skewer the fuck away and just gonna try to run. Huskar now all alone up against Huskar and Sand King. Axe trying his best to run away. The Sand King is gonna be able to get the Marrow Strike off, but he's gonna be on fire and it's gonna go to and burn to his death. Meanwhile, Huskar is actually almost fully up in HP right now and just doing so much damage. Self used up, so it's gonna be back to full HP. Meanwhile, Weaver gets the kill onto the poor Magnus. Well, looks like my prediction is a bit off. Looks like it's gonna be Dire side that's gonna have the advantage so far, and they might be able to translate this into rolling into the late game. They only have 1 kill so far, though. Unfortunately, the Huskar just kind of threw the game, but yeah. But then Storm was there, so it kind of just helped out. 5 kills versus 2 with a 2k lead on the Dire side. Sand King now all alone, level 4, can't really do much. Just have level 2 Battle Strike. Can actually try to kill off the Drow, who has run out of regen more or less. Meanwhile, top lane, that's Magnus.
Dire's middle tower
Can't really
is
do much
drowning.
against the Weaver, who already has like a perseverance. No matter how much he spams his shockwave, he's not gonna be able to do much against it. Meanwhile, Magnus trying to do his best to get some EXP, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. At level 4, he really needs to get some levels really badly. He needs a really quick level 6 to be able to get his dagger and be of some help to his team. Because on the other side, they are all pretty close range heroes, with the exception of Winter Wyvern and Sand King, who probably will be like pretty far away to channel his epicenter. Assuming he has a dagger though. So most of the team fight will be pretty close in this game, and Axe can potentially just clump them all together, and that would be pretty damn painful when you empower the Axe or the Magnus with it. Well, bottom lane, Huskar is gonna go to town onto Drow like, hello, Drow's gonna go down, but Huskar might be the next to go down, and the Sand King as well. Oh, covered in ice and goes to hell. Thanks to the Storm Spirit, who's doing very, very well and is very close to getting that Kaya. Meanwhile, top lane, you can see Magnus just slowly getting his ass whooped by Winter Wyvern.
Radiant's top tower is on the run.
Might be able to get that kill off. Nope, not gonna be enough. Drow, level 5, but can't really do much against the Weaver unless she gets a good Gus off. You can say that's if she gets to use a real good blow job. You know, bottom lane, Huskar is gonna just fly in and just gonna try to finish off the poor Jakiro. Can Jakiro survive this? Is he gonna be on fire? Is he gonna burn to death? He most likely will be, and then he actually just gonna go down. Oh, and Huskar very close to that armlet, just about 100 gold away. Looks like this is not gonna be a fun game for the Radiant so far. Although the Radiant, they do have Storm, who is doing his best to try to keep the momentum in their favor. But he is only one person. So far, has a killing spree and 0 deaths, but sooner or later, he's going to be worth quite a bit of money. Sand King finds the axe, but not sure if there's anything he can do about it. Just ping him out. At the very least, he manages to kill the neutral priest, but Sand King can't really do much. Gus is going to come in, and oh, the Icy Power is going to be dropped as well. Sand King, you were way too... Oh, might be able to survive just one more hit, but one more arrow just finishes it off. And Zeus, unfortunately, doesn't actually hit anything. His bow is going to miss, and he is just going to go down. The dunk is going to miss, but it's still not enough to keep him alive to actually finish off the axe. So that's a double kill going towards the Drow. That is not the fight that was supposed to happen. That's 800 gold going towards the Radiant heroes. Ay. Come on, guys, pick up the pace. But still, now it's going to be a bit closer. It's going to be 6 kills versus 7, but 1k lead. Sand King and Huskar Oh, this might be it. The icy power is gonna drop, and he drops the ward. He manages to actually get himself out of the Barrel Strike. But Huskar might be in trouble a bit. Epicenter being channeled. Huskar is gonna go down, but Sand King, he's taking so much damage. Oh no! Will Axe actually go down? Will he burn through them just a little bit more? He explodes and he actually goes down. But that is just one axe for like 2 heroes. That is really not a very good trade if you think about it. Weaver still farming, doing his best to actually get that Lincoln Sphere as soon as he can. He's about, I don't know, let's see. It's about 1k gold away, so he won't be... Well, he'll be doing fine. He's already doing fine so far. His net is probably the highest. Second highest in the game, actually. Storm is the highest. Still, though, the Lincoln Sphere. It's still going to help. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Zeus is gonna go down, goes back to heaven, and will come back. He shall reincarnate sooner or later, and he will try to finish off get his revenge. And Axe taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Huskar gets the kill onto the Jakiro and doing his best to run away as far as he can. Meanwhile, top lane, Weaver is just slowly chipping down that tower. Are we gonna go down in a few
They're trying
with
to bring
another
down
wave?
Radiant's
He's
top
gonna
tower.
buy that ultimate orb, and now Magnus is around, so can he deny it? Well, the Siege Creep got denied, so unfortunately that's not gonna be enough for the Magnus to actually deny the top tower. But the 20 mana break. I actually forgotten that he has that talent. Now Storm is just going to run away. Does have that guy already, so it's going to do quite a lot of damage for Zeus. Let's see who is the God of Thunder. You're just going to need one more hit, and Zeus goes down. Mega kill streak going towards the Storm. Man, it's just who. Oh my goodness, poor Huskar. But might be able to do anything about it? Nope, that Kaya is just doing so much work. Axe goes in and gets the call off, and the Gus is gonna come in as well, but it looks like they're gonna try to run away. There's nothing much they can do about it. It's a bit too risky for them to actually try to go in and get a fight when everyone's a bit low on HP and mana. Wow, Axe, it took so much damage. Really working towards a dagger though. It's about 200 gold away. Once he gets that, it's gonna
Radiant's
extremely
bottom
good
tower is
initiation
staggering.
Like a
for the Radiant
drunk
heroes.
sailor.
Jakiro is gonna find himself death. And Axe decides like, yep, I'm not gonna fight that. Zeus uses his ultimate, he's just gonna zap. But that's probably a big mistake. No, maybe not. They managed to find the Axe and he's just gonna go down. Huskar gets the kill off on the Jakiro and the Axe. A double kill going towards his way.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
Meanwhile, top lane,
Seeking.
Weaver is
Just
still
like
farming,
your
trying his very
ships.
best. That's that Lincoln Sphere, I think? Oh no, he hasn't gotten it yet. He can just get it now, but seems like he's more interested in getting the Diffusal Blade first. Can they snap?
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower
I'm actually
can't
not sure
handle
about
this
that.
deluge.
The Diffusal Blade is so good though. No more charges, it's just based on how the cooldown. I wish they kept the level 2 Diffusal though. I kinda like the idea of upgrading it, but well, who knows, maybe we'll see that come back in a future patch. Meanwhile, mid lane, 3 Dire
Radiant's
heroes
bottom tower
very
is
close to
under
the mid
attack.
tower. Axe
Dire's
is
top tower is
not
about
having a
to
fun
take
time.
the
He keeps
plunge.
going in. It's just taking so much damage. Oh my goodness, that's just gonna be Axe just going down.
Radiant's
Very
middle tower is
unnecessary
under attack.
death if you ask me. Zeus is gonna try to find that kill onto Jakiro, and the Barrow Strike is gonna hit as well. The Icy Path, however, is not going to do much. Just needs one more hit, and the explosion is gonna kill off the poor Jakiro. Sand King might actually go down to the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit is very low on mana right now, but it gets hit by the Caustic Finale, so oh nope. Magnus comes along and just said, hey, slap to the face. Kills happening everywhere. Weaver died too. I missed that completely. So very sorry guys, but I can only do so much. Meanwhile, Drow doing her best to actually get the Dragon Lance to... Actually, I'm not really sure if Dragon Lance is such a good item. Because there's so many heroes that can just go in. You have Huskar, you have Weaver, Sand King. Wyvern can keep you locked in place while everyone else converges onto you. So, I don't know. Not a fan of getting Dragon Lance first for a lot of heroes. I would much rather get a 4-star. And I'm sure Axe too would wish that he had a 4-star at that time. He really needs to just go farm neutrals and just get his dagger. Once he has his dagger, initiating will be so much easier. Unlike this Drow, who now cannot run away whatsoever. Gus is gonna be used up, but she's just gonna burn to death.
Sacred trust is broken.
And gonna be dewarding the neutral crab for the Radiant hero, so not gonna be easy for them to continue farming the
Radiant's top
neutral.
tower
Meanwhile,
is on the
Huskar
rocks.
is just doing so much work. He's got 8 kills right now with only 3 deaths.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, Jakiro and Storm, with an empowered Storm no less, so they're gonna go and
Radiant's
hunt
top tower
for
has
the
fallen.
Huskar. Working towards the Orchid. Not sure if that's gonna be enough though. Gonna need that Bloodthorn. But in the top lane, Axe is gonna go down yet again. Oh my god, no! He's just so close to his dagger. Oh, poor little thing. And Storm might actually just go down. But not before killing off the poor Huskar. And reverse polarity, that was a bit slow, dude. You probably could have used it just now. And that Barrel Strike is gonna keep Sanking far away from Magnus. That seems like a bit of a missed opportunity. I feel like he probably could have gotten that kill. He needs a 2-second stun duration, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. Scan.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's a
attack.
dire scan, so they're not gonna be able to find it. So Weaver working towards the diffuser blade as no
Radiant's
works, but
top
frankly
tower is
doesn't
on the
really need it at
rocks.
this point. He's gonna try to take down the tier 2 tower. The heroes, they're coming in. Axe just still doesn't have that dagger, and he's gonna get hit by all the bugs anyway. So Lincoln Sphere popped up, but that tower is most definitely gonna go down, and that call is unfortunately going to miss. And that's a new effect for them. And oh no, Axe not again! Oh my goodness, Axe, seriously, you need to stop doing that. And Jakiro is gonna go down as well. Double kill going towards the Weaver. Storm going in. Magnus uses his reverse polarity, and that's probably why he didn't use it just now. But Weaver uses his time left. He's gonna be able to run away. Storm trying to do his best. He's trying to ball lightning away. He's probably gonna be able to, but well, Weaver might just actually go down. Sukuchi is going to keep him alive for the time being. Huskar is gonna try to go in. The bolt is used up as well, and unfortunately they are not able to catch the Storm. And oh, Zeus 50 seconds away from his Thunder God's Wrath. He's just gonna straight TP away. We've got the kills, guys. Let's just not overstay our World Cup here. And they're gonna be able to
Dire's
run
middle
away.
tower is drowning.
Drowning in the blood of their enemies, if that's what you mean. And that's gonna be an Argana Scepter for the Zeus. Well, about 500 gold away, so that's not really too difficult for him to get. Meanwhile, that's gonna be a Yules for the Winter Wyvern. Meanwhile, mid lane,
Whoa, what I missed?
it's gonna be the Storm trying to finish off the Huskar, but Huskar just get a kill onto the Epicenter's gonna be charged straight in. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough though. The Sanke might just actually go down because no dunk available.
Can't handle this
And there is a dagger finally completed onto the Axe. So it looks like things are looking up for the Radiant heroes right now. They have the Axe with the dagger, so he can finally initiate. So, but still though, that's a 7k lead with a 6 kill lead too from the Dire side. That's gonna be 1.3k gold. Wow, killing off the 2 heroes just now. Much value for them for the death of just a Magnus. And that's a Glimmer Cave completed onto the Winter Wyvern. So
Radiant just smothered
yeah,
their
so it's actually a
own middle
very good
tower.
pickup. There's just so much magic damage coming out. You can just use the Cold Embrace and use Glimmer Cave on their target, and they're pretty much immune to like everything. Weaver finds a Storm. Storm is probably just gonna just run away at this point. And frankly, short of them using Winter's Curse, there's nothing much they can do to actually kill. But oh my goodness, look at the amount of damage that just came out from the... And is that gonna be enough? But Storm unfortunately just manages to TP away, so there's not gonna be any kills coming out today. But still, Weaver very fat now, has a Diffusal Blade and a Lincoln Sphere. Do they stack? Seems like they do, considering how much damage she popped onto the Storm just now. Magnus finds the Sand King, but nothing much he can do about it to actually bring him in.
Roshan has fallen to the
At the very
dire.
least, Roshan is down, and Huskar has taken the Aegis. Just mind me guys, we're gonna get a drink. Meanwhile, The call is gonna come straight in, but it's not gonna be enough for the Axe to actually survive this, and the Huskar is just gonna go in. And they still have the Aegis too. Magnus tries to use his reverse polarity. I'm not sure what he was trying to do over there. Jakiro is probably gonna go down. It's gonna stop the Huskar from jumping in, but he's still gonna go down, burning to death. Well, there's just so many kills coming out. Storm and Magnus, the only one still alive. Their combo, not really that good, especially not what against a Huskar with an Aegis. So it looks like this top tower is probably gonna go down. Fortification is used up, but this is gonna delay the bit of the inevitable. Magnus spamming his shockwave as much as he can, but the Huskar is just tanking the tower. Looks like this is gonna run away. Axe might be able to do something. Come on, just jump in and call, perhaps do something. Nope. No, he probably would have died anyway if we jumped in like that with those 4 heroes over there. And they're just going to be able to devote those 2 wards, and there's going to be not much vision on this side of the world for the Radiant. Plenty of vision on the right side of the world, but seems like the Dire heroes may not be pushing after all. They do still have the Aegis though, so seems like they're going to be more interested in pushing down the mid tower. 5 heroes converging onto the mid. Dire heroes, they're just trying to do as much damage as they can to towers. No fortification available right now. Storm is just gonna blast straight in, and what the heck was that about? Holy crap. Could have actually gotten a kill onto the courier if he like just ball lightning a little bit shorter, but is going to stop the push force for a little bit at the very least by killing off all the creeps. But now, without any TP skill, Storm is gonna have a little bit of trouble. He just needs to TP back and actually defend that tower. Still, all the creeps are down, and it's gonna buy them some time, at the very least, to try to stop their pushes. Axe, as a dagger, he can go for the call if he wants to, but there is a Lincoln Sphere onto the Huskar. Magnus.
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
Storm doing his best to try to kick down the top tower, but fortification is used up, and the middle Radiant tower is gonna go down. Not sure if that's actually a very good trade over there. Storm and Epicenter is gonna be used up, and Storm's actually gonna go down. They didn't even get to the top tower. Oh my goodness, gonna be denied someday, maybe today. Well, looks like they're not interested in it, so they're just gonna go push the mid tower with the remaining heroes. That's gonna be Huskar. Magnus goes straight in, skewers him in, and the reverse polarity used up, but he still has Aegis. Oh no, Huskar jumps in. He's gonna be able to kill the Jakiro at the very least, but might be able to kill off the Drow as well. And now Aegis is actually used up. Call is gonna be out soon. There's a DD. Call comes in. Huskar is gonna be going manly heroes, but not gonna be enough. And manages to actually kill off the Magnus still. Storm actually going very close here, and Axe actually goes down. Axe has buyback, but the rest do not. Storm trying to run his way back to the base to actually try to heal up, but unfortunately for the Dire, but fortunately for the Radiant, it seems like they won't be able to push us quickly, and that buys time for Jakiro to actually come in. Still though, that's a Weaver with Diffusal Blade, and that's an Axe volley back, and Sankey is actually going to go down. I see power that actually used up, doesn't actually hit the Weaver, so he's actually going to just run away. Still has time left available if he wants to. Just decided to just use Tsukushi and just going to run the fuck away. Axe buys back, but unfortunately doesn't really achieve much with it. Still, at the very least, they kept the tower pretty relatively healthy actually. Just lost like about 200 HP, that's not so bad. Weaver finds the Axe perhaps. They do have that ward there, they do see him. Okay, there is a Dire ward, right? He does see the Axe. I'm not sure why he's not going for it. I'm pretty sure that for him it will be an easy kill. No, not anymore. Now that the haste is picked up. Can still remove buffs, right? Oh yeah, there's no more purge, unfortunately. But what he cannot find, while he cannot find the Axe, he might be able to get the Magnus, perhaps. It's always kinda tanky, and the bolt is gonna come straight in with the Hell of Zeus. Thank you very much, my man. And that's gonna be a well-placed kill. That bolt, just enough to keep him there, and all the damage is enough to just finish him off. 13k lead, 20 kills versus 31 on the Dire side. Looks like they're gonna go push the bottom lane for heroes from the Dire side, just converging at the
Dire's
bottom.
top tower is about to take the plunge.
Oh no,
Dire's
looks like
top
it's gonna be a
tower
bit
is under attack.
slowish right now. Does have that Nimbus though still available. I really like this skill. Like, the old Aghanim wasn't say bad, but this is so much cooler. You have a lot of global presence with your Thunder God's route. This gives you a second one. And the cooldown is just so good. It's literally like 100% uptime if you really want to go for it. But just like that Nimbus, Zeus is gonna go up into the sky as well.
Radiant's
And
bottom tower faces a
Storm
stiff
actually
wind.
has no more mana, so unfortunately there's not gonna be any follow-ups available. So it's gonna be just down now dead, and Axe gonna jump in. Storm cannot really follow up and do anything about it, but his teammates Winter Weapon can actually do a follow-up, and the Winter's Curse is actually used up, and now Axe is gonna regret his life. He shouldn't have went in like that. Tsukuchi is gonna finish off the poor Axe. Wicked 6 streak on to the Weaver, and they managed to get the bottom tower as well. Huskar has a solar press now, but he's actually all alone on the bottom lane. This may not be the best place to be. Icy Path used up. The tower is now aiming for Huskar, so now this is the time where you want to run back, dude. Huskar gets hit by reverse polarity and he's gonna get skewered in as well. Gus used up, Storm is gonna go in. This was not the play that you wanted, dude. You should have run back along with your teammate, the Sand King. If Sand King was still around, it might have been an okay team fight. Because he's still
Radiant's middle
epicenter.
tower can't handle this
Although he
team.
won't be able to finish up the Storm. The Storm is just ridiculously hard to catch, you know, the most part. Is Roshan out yet? No, not yet. It's gonna be out in maybe 1 more minute. Meanwhile, Drow. I did not realize her item build so far has been pretty damn slow. Alright, so let's take a look at Storm. Storm has an Orchid. Not going for a Blood Taunt, surprisingly. I thought he would get that earlier on. And Magnus might actually go down to the Weaver. Oh, but just manages to blink off just in the nick of time.
Dire are scanning
So
for
we have
enemies.
a Bloodstone might be completed soon onto the Storm, and Drow trying her best to actually get that BKB. Still think 4-star would have been the superior choice. Meanwhile, mid lane, Storm playing very cautious and just gonna back off. Magnus. Now Magnus has a 4-star, which will keep him alive in many situations. Now that is a smart move. You can save your teammate, you can actually go and do something about it. And Storm, Nimbus is dropped, but unfortunately doesn't actually, no follow-up gonna come out from that. Meanwhile, Magnus on the other hand is on the other side of the wall and is just probably going to go down. Maybe Axe is gonna try to do his best, but Magnus looks like Axe is gonna jump straight in and gonna get the call off, and just cause it's actually used up. So Storm Spirit is gonna be stuck there for the time being, but Jakiro takes so much damage, he might just actually go down to the Weaver. And Storm trying to do his best. He's almost out of mana, might wanna be careful. The Burrow Strike actually misses for some reason. And Axe is still dead. Jakiro buys back. So Zeus actually buys back as well, so that's gonna be 5 heroes. Drow has buyback, but it's out. If she's not gonna use that buyback, she's gonna be out for like 40 seconds. Meanwhile, Storm is out for like 45 seconds. Looks like this might be at least a down mid tower. I'm not sure about the Raxus. You still have Jakiro doing as much as he can to actually stop the pushes. Magnus doesn't have much he can do about it. Has reverse polarity though, but that's not gonna be enough of follow-up to actually finish it off. Fortification used up, gonna try to defend the tower just for a little bit more. It's about close to half HP now at this point, and if nobody does anything, that tower is probably gonna go down, and the Icy Path misses, it hits nobody. That tower is gonna go down. Weaver, Huskar is just slowly chipping down the Raxus. It's just going down. Axe is trying to TP in. I'm not sure if that's the place you wanna be. Reverse polarity only hits the Weaver, and Axe manages only call the Huskar, and he's gonna go down along with the Jakiro. Storm Spirit goes straight in. He's gonna be able to at least maybe finish off the Wyvern. He's gonna try. He's gonna do it. Maybe. Sand King is still alive. Very low HP. Drow uses Gus, but even she can't actually do anything much about the Raxus. So that's gonna be the middle Raxus going down to the dire heroes. Oh, that is very, very unfortunate. Well, should have known that. The Dire team would have done better. My bad, guys. I'm just such a terrible bastard. And Drow will be the next to go down. Do you want to be death by bug or death by lightning? We shall find out. And BKB is actually used up. Shukuchi just a little bit more. Magnus tries to save his friend, but it's not gonna be enough. Magnus still probably gonna go down to this one last hit. That's a kill going towards the Weaver and the Huskar each. And now there's no buyback on the Drow and the Magnus. Now that the Magnus has reverse polarity anyway, Axe Jakiro is not back, so and this just prompts the two Dire Heroes to actually just go back.
Over here now. Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
And well, looks like they're just gonna go for the top shrine. Extra gold going towards the Dire Heroes, who are already 17k ahead of the Radiant Heroes, 15 kills ahead as well. And Huskar now gonna on Roshan. Hello, I'm here to buy some cheese. The payment is death. It's a bit slow though. They probably need a Weaver for this, who's too busy just farming up the ancient neutrals. But still, Roshan is gonna go down, and there's nothing much the Radiant Heroes can actually do about this.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
And that's gonna be a cheese on going towards the Zeus with Aegis onto the Huskar. I still have yet to actually receive the refresher shard so far in all my games of play. Meanwhile, Weaver almost gets the kill onto Axe. Does have Blade Mail though, so a good call with enough heroes. And a Blade Mail open up, might be able to finish it off. Unfortunately, Storm tries to finish off the Weavers, not gonna be enough though. Storm doing his best to try to run away. Winter's Curse is actually used up. Magnus is gonna be stuck there, and oh my goodness, Weaver almost goes down. Still though, gonna be safe for the time being. He's lucky that Zeus is on his side. And he does have that Lincoln Sphere to actually protect him from the Culling Blade. So the thing is that Axe can't really do much against stopping Weaver, not without that Lincoln Sphere over there. He has to Drinking Call, use Hunger to actually like trigger off the Lincoln Sphere before he can actually attempt a dunk. Smoke used up, so that's gonna be 3 heroes all smoked up. Looking for heroes to attack. They might be able to find this in the Axe, who's still there, merrily farming in the mid lane, and oh no, poor Axe. Nimbus wasn't really required either. That just seems a bit overkill, and now Storm is gonna just zoom all the way to the top and look at the oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's like a Walmart IKEA line over there.
Tower is under attack.
Drow doing her best, still farming up. And you might want to actually defend top. I see Power Drop now manages to get the Sand King and the Huskar, but that tower is probably just going to go down. There's nothing much they can do about it either. They're just going to have to stand in the sidelines and just watch as their Rakshas just go down. Reverse polarity used up, and trying to do his best to actually skew someone in, but he's not going to be able to do it. Epicenter used up as well, and that's going to be a double kill going towards the Huskar. Storm trying to do his best, trying to run away, and it's going to be silenced up. Oh no, the Orchid is going to screw him up so badly, but the Storm, he still has no mana. He's going to try to run away. One more hit does it, but it's going to be a futile effort. Axe has finally come back, but what can he actually do about this? Goes for a Blink Call Blade Mail, but oh no, it's not even enough to kill off the poor Zeus. Oh, Axe, you poor little bastard. The red skin bastard, the angry ballerina finally does go down. And well, there goes the bottom main Araxes. Unfortunately for the Radiant Heroes, this is the end of the grind for them. Mega creeps for the Dire Heroes. 44 versus 24. Over 29k. Jesus. Well, the hero's out. Not sure what I can do about it. Well, you can put them on ice, but sooner or later his throne is gonna suffer the same fate as well. Huskar gonna go straight in. Might actually go down. The icy power is dropped as well. Storm trying to do his best, gets a double kill. Second King already down for now for the count. Huskar just has Aegis though. Zeus is actually perfectly healthy, but doesn't have any spells to actually do much about this. Huskar still gonna try to go in. Storm is gonna try to finish off the Weaver at the very least, but gets silenced up. BKB is used up, and the Weaver is gonna go down. The Storm is gonna deny himself and gets an immediate buyback. Gonna actually try to finish off the Zeus at the very least. Oh, the raid boss is actually finally gone down. Oh, the entire Dire team is now dead, but the Radiant Heroes, they are unable to do anything about this. Now with Mega Creeps banging on their front door like this, they're gonna try to push the mid lane to actually make full use of the fact that the dire spirits are down and out for the count. But at the very least, Winter Wyvern is going to be out, and she does have Winter's Curse. So far, I didn't actually see her use Winter's Curse that will actually affect like more than 2 or 3 heroes, but frankly, in this game, she didn't really need to. That Winter's Curse was basically a glorified TP stopper at this point, and Axe is going to take quite a bit of damage from the tower as well. That's all. He's lucky that Zeus was not alive.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Then I need to stand around and actually start healing
are
up.
fortified.
And that's going to be a fortification use up. So at the very least, it seems like they'll be able to get the Dire mid tower, tier 2 tower.
Attack.
But now, those 2 towers that were protecting the throne is now out, and now the frozen throne. Oh, sorry guys, that's a very old game. The Radiant Ancient is now open for business, and that business deals in death and destruction and defeat. Storm doing his best to actually defend. He's actually, you know, I'll give him credit. He's the MVP of this game, but even he can't actually do much about this.
I'm over here.
It's just too. This game is just too one-sided. Not in their favor.
Where's the party?
So what can the Radiant heroes do about this? They'll need a perfect 5-man reverse polarity, follow and/or a 5-man perfect call, not in different orders. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. And he's still level 18. He really needs that those talent trees. That to level 25, the plus 100 Berserker Call AOE. It's just so good. Meanwhile, Huskar might be able to find the kill onto the poor Magnus. Silence up and use as well. Nimbus actually used up as well. BKB used up. Storm is going to be alive for the time being, but Axe is down. Magnus, all 3 of them, they're dead. They don't have any buyback, and Drow is just going to go down. All that damage just lost from Huskar just jumping straight in. So, and there's going to be a buyback coming up from the Sand King. That's going to be a GG well played onto the side of the Dire.
We're done, Kunkka.
Huskar gonna jump straight in. He's like a great boss at this point, and the icy power is gonna stop him just for a little bit. But the disarm is not gonna be enough. Oh, the Winter's Curse. Well, actually not Winter's Curse. That Cold Embrace is gonna keep them alive for now. Fortification. Look at this. This is not two-faced battle. Well, and that's gonna be Dire victory.
Reclaims all.
Well guys, if you enjoyed that video as much as I did casting it, just hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time for another edition of Ephyon Random Dota 2 Pub Games.